guys, welcome back. This is Hector and we are going to be making a new video today. We're going to be making a coconut flan. Flan is the Spanish version of a creme brulee. Welcome to my kitchen and let's start with our usual cocktail. So cheers. I got vodka and soda with a squeeze of lime. Go get yours. Oh, so good. Alright, so I'm going to list the ingredients for you. We need 1 can of condensed milk, which is I think a 12-ounce can. Then we have a 14-ounce can of coconut milk. Then we're going to have 4 eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. We need a half a tablespoon of salt. We have some shredded coconut. We're gonna use about quarter of a cup of that, I'm sorry. And then we have a half a cup of granulated sugar, which we're gonna use to make our caramel for the flan. So we're gonna make this first, because it takes a while. I have a preheating little pan in here. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour this in there and then just mix. It'll start melting and it's gonna become like a syrup, almost like a honey, and the darker it gets, the more bitter it gets. So if you like bitter things, let it get as dark as you can. I like it like a honey color, you know, like a light brownish. So this process takes about 5 to 6 minutes. So just keep stirring. We also have 4 cups of water heating up in the back. We're gonna use those to bake our flan, and because we're gonna do a water steam bath, and you should have your oven preheated at 350 because we're gonna put it in the oven for about 45 minutes. You gotta be very careful with this because sugar gets extremely hot, and if you're not careful, you can burn yourself badly. Like, you can blister yourself, so be careful. Make sure you keep on going. And at times it can get hot on your fingers, so just reduce the flame, but keep moving it. You want to get all those lumps out. See, it's getting the light brown color. Once all the lumps are out, you don't have to stir anymore. You can just let it get a little browner. I want a little bit more brown in mine, but I don't want it too brown because it'll get bitter. See? It looks like almost like a cinnamon syrup. You want that reddish, brownish color to it. Alright, this is perfect for me. But like I said, a lot of people like more of a bitter flavor. I have my container right here. It's like an 8 by 8, maybe 6 by 6. I'm gonna pour the caramel all over this. Then we're gonna swirl all over. You wanna let this cool off for a few minutes, because if you do your mix and then pour it into the hot caramel, you're gonna scramble your eggs, and you don't want to do that. So we're gonna let this cool off for a little bit. The container's hot. Okay, this has been chilling for about 5 to 10 minutes now. Now I'm gonna sprinkle the coconut. It's a half a cup of shredded coconut. I got unsweetened coconut because we already have a lot of sugar in this flan, and we don't want it to be overly sweet. I'm gonna get this and try to get it on the sides. So now we're gonna mix our other ingredients. In your blender, you're gonna throw in your coconut milk. Now we're gonna throw in the condensed milk. We're gonna crack the 4 eggs in there. We're gonna add our tablespoon of vanilla, real vanilla if you have it in hand. 1 ounce of dark rum, because what goes better than with coconut? Rum. And now, to bring all the flavors out, we're gonna add a little pinch of salt, about a 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then we're gonna blend this for about 10-15 seconds. We just wanna get it all well incorporated. Guys, sorry, I forgot to put the water in, so I remember we're gonna put half a cup of water in there. Eggs love water, so when you add a little bit of water to it, it's gonna hydrate the eggs and it's gonna become more of a lighter flan and not too heavy. So I'm gonna put it on the blender for a couple more seconds. There you go. Now we're gonna get this out, put it over here, and pour our flan mixture. Now, since we're doing a water bath, a steam bath, we're gonna turn this off. Bring the water over here, and we're gonna pour this in first. You don't wanna get any of this hot water into the flan, because it won't cook. You just have running water. And now we're gonna put this right in there. And this is gonna go in the oven for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Be very careful when you put it in. Like I said, you don't wanna get any water in the flan. Put it in. And we'll check on it at 45-minute mark. See you in a minute. All right, the flan is ready. So now, just to get it out of your mold, you're gonna run a knife all around the edges, just to make sure that it's not sticking. Now we're gonna get a plate and then invert it. And there it is.